Here we are with ticker symbol NIO, NEO Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So NEO had a run today. What an incredible, explosive run. I mean, it jumped up almost $6. The question is this run going to continue? And also, I had been talking about it for days. I've been saying it, and I hope every investor and viewer can actually comment down below who's been watching my videos for the last coming weeks, months, and I've been stating it every time about NEO. And one of the most important things we're about to look at is the highest point that NEO has hit. So I have seen a trend this year that NEO, it does sideways movement, and then it has an explosive, reaction. And you could see it here. It did the explosive reaction again. It went sideways, and again it did the explosive reaction and went sideways. I was like, when I saw this in the chart, I was like, man, this happened sooner than I thought. So the last one took almost a month and a half. The last one took a month, and this one took 2 weeks. That's incredible. And here we are at the next explosive reaction that NEO has created. And now either is the run going to continue, or we're going to end up seeing NEO doing hopefully one of these, keeping itself up, not coming back down this way, because that doesn't have a good sign then. But if it does that sideways movement, I get it. Volatility, it exists. It goes up and down, that's normal. The market does that. But in a sideways direction, just waiting for its next explosive reaction in the near future. That's an incredible thing to see, that it's been working that way for the last coming months and throughout the year. That's very impressive. And NEO, as I've stated before, if they're really promoting these numbers and they're really creating real product and they're really selling, which I've seen reports on them and stuff, but they're doing things the right way, this is the one competitor that can stand up against Tesla. I know there's a lot of other EV companies out there. Tesla is the top dog, but NEO is coming right behind it. And if NEO comes through with an effective and efficient and cost-efficient product that comes through in every expectations of a consumer, when it comes to an EV car, NEO is on its way up to newer highs consistently for the months to come and the years to come. As of right now, all it's shown is great results. I've seen the behavior of the charts. It's showing a pattern. And now, we just confirmed it here and we saw it shoot up. Now, I want to see it again. That's just the way we are, right? We don't believe things the first time we see them. But if I see this go sideways, in a sideways direction, and it shoots up again, then yeah, we're seeing a constant pattern, healthy growth. And as long as the numbers and revenue and sales and innovation of this company is all true to what it says on paper, and it's doing things by the book, and it is actually producing a car and a product that meets consumers' expectations, NEO has great potential. And it's been showing it all year. It's been showing it year after year. If you see the numbers from last year to this year, it's incredible. And if this is going to be one of Tesla's competitors, or one of the ones that's going to compete with Tesla, this is still undervalued. This has so much more value to grow and obtain. But let's go ahead and look at the charts here, narrowed down on what's important for tomorrow. And I'm going to look at the highest point reached, and then also where it leveled off and created a support here, because this bullish run was incredible. NEO had a run. It was the #1 traded stock of the day. and it grew by 22%. That's incredible. Look at that volume. That's a lot. In one day, almost 500 million. It was at 300 million and some change. 500 million people trading. Well, not people, but 500 million stocks traded. Because people can own more than one stock. Anyways, back to what we need to see here on the chart. So, what a run. The 50-day moving average is 23.48. As long as we're above it, the bulls are in control. The moment we fall below it, the bears are starting to gain control. As of right now, the bulls are in health here, full health, to continue to grow and hit newer highs. Now, this is leveled off at 27.33 right now. And I want to point out the highest point that this reached in the day, which was in this time frame within the last 30 minutes to an hour. And that was 27.46. That's the highest valuation that NIO has reached. And that's the valuation and number that needs to be broken through. 27.46 is the resistance level that needs to be broken through, turn into a support so that the bulls can work their way up to newer highs and reach newer resistance levels and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. Because if they hang out sideways, then the bears can take advantage of that, try to bring it down a little bit, and the 50-day moving average will catch up to it, getting into bearish territory by default. Now, again, emphasis on this, 27.46 needs to be broken through and turn into a support to continue this momentum and reach newer highs. On the other spectrum, we have what the bears want. And the bears want to break through this support level. This is where they tried to turn this around, and the bulls reappeared and had a nice run again for the last couple of hours. But 26.05 is the support level, lowest point here when this leveled off, that the bears want to break through. If that gets broken through, I'd pay very close attention to how the stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows? What is the inflow and the outflow of the charts? How many people are buying? How many people are selling? Put your 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute charts to look at this real closely and understand the behavior of what's going on. But if 26.05 gets broken through, there's that window still of almost $3 all the way down here at 23.48, all the way between 26.05 and 23.48 to make a decision or to just watch closely, because you're still in bullish territory anywhere above here. So the next support level after 26.05 is the 50-day moving average, due to the fact that that's where the bulls will lose control and the bears have crossed over into bearish territory. But 26.05 is the first goal of turning this one around and getting the bears closer to the 50-day moving average, which is their goal. So I'd pay very close attention to it. I wouldn't be concerned because the volatility shouldn't be that quick on the downtrend. But then again, I'd also pay very close attention to it because I like to be a little bit more on the defense and aware of things. If this quickly moved up, I'd like to see how quickly it moves down and how healthy was this really. Was this just a run and now tomorrow we're going to see profit taking, fear, uncertainty? Was it hype because of an article or news? What drove this? Or was this a real natural bullish run that, yes, there could be some profit taking, but it shouldn't break too far away from this support and kind of get closer to the 50-day moving average? Because if it does, then that's a lot of profit taking and fear kicking in tomorrow. So 26.05, it's not a concern if it gets crossed because you're still in bullish territory. The bulls are in full health. They can kind of recover and try to get back up. But if 26.05 gets broken through quickly and it starts to tear down closer to the 50-day moving average fast, then that's where I'd be like, where are the bulls? And what was this? And what's going on? So to all investors, I want to emphasize, just pay close attention to the behavior of the stock if it crosses 26.05. And the bulls need to break through resistance, which is 27.46, highest valuation that NIO has had. And that run should be turned into a support so it can continue to break away and hit newer highs and newer resistance levels. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I discuss about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points. I go into more detail about it in the video, but just to summarize it, the S&P 500 index is rising up on these scheduled dates due to the fact that they're the Federal Reserve dates that they're pumping the market. And what does that mean for us as investors if the S&P 500 index is rising? Well, there's individual ticker symbols rising with it. And if you buy a ticker symbol that's within these rising moments, they're rising up anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up. It's a strategy that I go into more detail in the video. It doesn't guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. Check out the video. I go into more detail about it. I don't want you guys to miss out on it or overlook it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.